Hi, this is Hank Hanegraaff, president of the Christian Research Institute and host of the Bible Answer Man broadcast with another Hank Unplugged short. Looking at an article in the opinion section of USA Today the other day, it's titled "Pornography is Hurting the Children of America," and it talks about a pop rock star. Her name is Billie Eilish, and her fans were very, very shocked when she began to denounce pornography. Talked about the negative effects that pornography had in her own life. And this, of course, is not just true for her, and good for her for denouncing it, but it's also true for so many of our children. And unfortunately, so often parents are completely oblivious to the danger. According to a study by the Crimes Against Children Research Center, which is at the University of New Hampshire, 93% of boys, as well as 62% of girls. In other words, we're talking about a majority of boys and girls. They are exposed to porn before they ever reach the tender age of 18. Children are exposed at startlingly young ages. And pornography has become increasingly acceptable. It's become the norm rather than the exception. But the dangers haven't changed. Porn desensitizes. In other words, you have to watch more and more degrading representations of sex to be stimulated by them. Porn is also a precursor to increasingly dangerous and degrading sexual practices. It's very much like marijuana being a precursor to experimenting with ever more dangerous substances. And there are so many horrors associated with porn. It causes developmental problems, image issues, ED. It normalizes sexual objectification. And the hell of it is that the portal to porn is in the palm of the hands of young children because they now, by and large, have smartphones. So explicit images are as near as the click of a mouse. Well, parents ought to recognize the responsibility because they are the first line of defense. It's so important to establish an accountability structure. I mean, we don't let anyone walk in our front door, and yet pornography is walking in the front door unannounced, but pervasive. And I think from a Christian perspective, it is so critical to understand the significance of the full armor of God, because we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers of darkness. Without the covering, which is the full armor of God, we are but pawns in a devil's game. So we need to put on the full armor of God so that after we have done everything, we can stand against the evil of our time. So please, as parents, be attentive to what your children are putting into their minds, just as you hopefully are attentive to what they are putting into their bodies. Thanks for tuning in.